Russian heavy tank, the KV-1. This is the first heavy tank you encounter on the Russians, and it comes from the decent T-28. Now I was going to talk about the T-28, but no, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here for the KV-1. So let's look at the stats of the fully upgraded KV-1. 770 hit points. It has the lowest amount of hit points out of all the heavy tanks for tier 5, but only by 10. Like the T1 Heavy has 780, and so does the VK3001H. So it's not by that much. And I do find this is a really, really good tank. So yeah, 770 hit points. Now the whole armor doesn't seem that good, 75 millimeters. If we take a look at the T1 Heavy, the T1 Heavy has 83 millimeters of armor. Now that may not seem like that much more, and in all reality it isn't too much, because the sloping on the KV-1 is quite good. If you take a look at the sloping, you can just kind of imagine the angle it's at. It's at a very good angle. And usually the only way to penetrate it is to go on that top, almost unangled part where the machine gun port is, the driver's view port, and the headlight is. There is a little periscope, like right between the light and the driver's viewport. It is very small. Good luck hitting it. The turret, well armored. The sides have the same amount of armor as the front, which is very handy for side scraping. And the back also has a pretty decent 70 millimeters of armor. So the armor is quite consistent. And the turret, it is a tough nut to crack. So if we take a look at the turret, 110 millimeters all around. And if we go to the IS, its upgraded turret only has 100 millimeters. So you can imagine how tough this turret is. And it's not necessarily that it's a thick turret, it's just rounded quite well. Now, let's go into the guns and the research path. Weight, 50 tons. I don't think it weighs as much as the KV or the T1 Heavy, but it is quite heavy. 500 horsepower. It could be better, but I do find it's quite maneuverable, kind of like a fully upgraded T1 Heavy. Traverse speed 20 degrees per second, slower than the T1 Heavy, but it's okay, it's a heavy tank. And the turret traverse, what do you expect? It's a heavy tank, 24 degrees per second. So let's take a look at the upgrade path and the guns. So when you first get this tank, it doesn't suck as bad as the T1 Heavy when it's stock, but it sucks pretty bad. So you are going to have technically a top engine from the T-28. You're going to have this engine, and it has 500 horsepower. So you have that one. And then, if you see, you upgrade, you don't get any maneuverability bonuses. So what do you get? You just get less chance of fire. And that's it. Same horsepower. So the engine problem isn't really a problem. The tracks, on the other hand, 18 degrees per second. The 2 degrees per second is quite helpful. The gun sucks. The gun absolutely sucks. It has an okay rate of fire. The gun just sucks. Average damage 160. Not that good. The average penetration of 86 millimeters isn't that good. The APCR is still less than the Top Gun's normal AP penetration. So it's not that good. So the first gun you probably want to get is the 57mm gun. That's an okay gun. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not nearly a heavy tank gun. Look at that rate of fire. Nearly 20 rounds a minute. And 112 penetration. The penetration's okay. But this is a just keep shooting and don't ever stop gun. The aim time's okay, could be better. The dispersion is okay, it was actually pretty accurate. And the viewing has nothing to do with the gun. So yeah. So what you want to do is you want to unlock. Okay, so when you first get the tank, here's what you're going to want to do. Obviously mount that engine because you're going to have it. And then as soon as you get enough experience points, get the 57mm, get the tracks, get the turret, get the gun, then finally get the last engine, and if you want to, then get the derp gun. The derp gun's okay, I don't like it. It's a derp gun, I don't really care for them. So yeah, the aim time's okay on the derp gun, it's just a derp gun and I don't like it. So the derp gun, obviously ridiculous damage, but low penetration. Okay penetration, high rate of fire. What? Sorry, messed that up really bad, sorry about that. So, high damage, low penetration, and low rate of fire. Low damage, high rate of fire, and okay penetration. And this is more of a mix between the two. Highest penetration, damage is in between, and decent rate of fire. So, all in all, I really like this gun. The 85mm is what you want. So that's the upgrade path. So let's go for ammunition and equipment. This is what I run for ammunition. 61 AP, 15 AG. You're never gonna run out of ammo in this tank, ever. If you do, your team really sucks, and you really should stop playing if you had that bad luck. So let's go to equipment. I run the standard vents, rammer, and gun lane drive. The aim time's okay, could be better. You can never go wrong with gun rammer. And vents, it just helps everything. For consumables, I run the usual fire extinguisher, repair kit, and first aid kit. And that's about it for the external stuff. As for weak spots on the tank, driver's viewport, those two periscopes on top, that periscope right there, and the lower glacis is kind of hard to penetrate, but it can be penetrated easier. The tracks eat up a bunch of stuff, and I do find that if you plant a shot like where those square blocks are right there into the tank, it has a pretty good chance of catching on fire. The ammo rack, I believe, is in the back of the turret, so shoot there if you want to try ammo racking. And tracking this thing is really easy, but that's a good thing because you get a bunch of no penetration hits, a bunch of bounces, very good for side scraping. And you can reverse side scrape very well because of the 70mm in the back here. So without further ado, let's get into a battle with the wonderful KV-1 Tier 5 Russian heavy medium tank. I have found that ever since the update, since the matchmaking has been much better for the Tier 3s and 4s, top tier Tier 5 matches aren't too common. But the KV-1 can hold its own quite well in higher tier. Tier 5 matches aren't too common. But the KV-1 can hold its own quite well in higher tier battles. This is not the best map for... This map is very good for lanes. Very good for lanes, and that's about it. So I'm trying to get ahead a little bit. Who's behind me? T29. I played with him a little bit, not too much. So I'm trying to get a good side scrape going. And he'll probably pen me if I'm not angling correctly. T20, not too scared of him, besides his 90mm gun. T29 I am scared of. Oh god, what's this stuff? T1 heavy. Oh. Time to back up a little bit. So, those guys, IS. Mess with the tank. This is a really good tank. I really like the tank. Side scraping is very, very useful in this tank. Did I just do 520 damage? No, I think it was helped out by another tank. Oh god. And oh. Should have died. So now I gotta play a little more cautiously. And having a kill driver in basically any heavy tank isn't good. So I healed him right away. So that flank looks like it could use maybe a little help. Looks like we got it covered on this side. Wolverine's down. Yeah, I'll go this way with the SE-152. And maybe we can take down that T-29. The graphics are quite beautiful in this update. Okay, so I've been spotted. Oh. Oh. I think it may have got some damage done in there. But I obviously did not get that kill. No, don't fall down the cliff. Fell down the cliff. Track's probably gonna break. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna wait for it to be repaired. We have this battle won. We're capping, and we're winning 5-0. A toolbox wouldn't be that bad of an idea, but I think it's just kind of a little waste of equipment space. IS is dead. Not really the best showcase, but I did get a kill. That's Stug. Had no idea it was coming. Not a lot of money though. Only 109. Yeah, I just got the kill shot on that Stug. Their guys did a bunch of damage, but so did ours. Not a single kill on our, or single death on our team though. So let's continue with the battles. And sucky matchmaking. So human mines, high ping for some reason, even though it's just weird. My internet's weird. I've internet that should be really, really slow, but it's not that bad when I play. I've played Tigers. So, guys, I'm doing a voiceover here, and I sped up this video to 2 times the speed because nothing was really happening, so this is in a voiceover. So basically what I would be saying in video is that this is basically just a big, big lemming train. And really, we have no strategy besides stick together. And that E8 was spotting for us, but kind of asking to be killed at the same time. He was way, way ahead of our main group. But I do think he survived longer than I thought he would. I want to know how you like the voiceovers, and if you want me to keep doing them for like slow parts of the video where it's just not pleasing to watch. I'm just doing this as a test, and I'm about to get back into the live video, so I just want to know if you guys like the voiceover and if you think it's better than just watching boring parts of the video. So back to normal voice. Into him. And if all goes well, this will be a kill shot. Yep, okay. So we got our first kill. And I'm going around because our main frontal assault is that way. Yeah, I think we have this in the bag, but they can still come back. That tiger's only lost 3,000 health, 300 health. Same thing. Did it spot me? How did it not? I don't think that they two spotted me. No, it didn't spot me. So as we continue our way, speeding along, I don't know who he's encouraging. Just to say affirmative. What's that T-34 doing? So once again, I want to thank you guys for 10 subscribers. That's just 10 people who want to keep watching this and just keep doing what I'm doing. I would like you guys to post a little more down in the comments to see, so I can see what I'm doing right and wrong. I have released a video on how to YouTube if you want to know how I record. And there's a guy. So I just pumped one into him, and he's now one-shot kill, so he's probably gonna stay out of sight. And yeah, that was really dumb on my part. Really shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that was stupid. I came over here, I really didn't realize that it was double cap. And we'll just see how this goes from the Tiger 1's point of view. And I think because of me we lost this match. I think it was because of me we lost. Dang. How good is this KV-1S? We will see. We will see how good this KV-1S is. Come on, KV-1S, you can do it. Yes, we can go, 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 but we're probably not gonna win. Unless this KV-1S can take down a Tiger 2 and a one-shot kill VK. Oh my god, stop saying go, 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 go. They will cap before we draw. We lost. Maybe. Oh no. Too slow, too slow, too slow. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. We lost that match. So yeah, that was a review on the KV-1. I'll be posting more videos this weekend, and I'll keep updating the channel, so see you then. Hello guys, my name is Adrian March. Today I'm doing another World of Tanks Blitz video. I know it's been forever since I've posted. Don't worry, I'm gonna have some awesome videos for you today, and I'll be posting more videos soon. So right now I'm gonna do some gameplay in the very wonderful tank, the ISU-152. Let's go over some quick stats. ISU has 1,010 millimeters. What am I thinking, man? What's wrong with me? 1,010 hit points, 90 millimeters of armor on the front and side, 60 on the rear. Armor's pretty terrible except for the gun mantlet. It weighs, when it's fully upgraded, and has equipment just over 50 tons with a 700 horsepower engine. It accelerates pretty quickly and has a pretty high top speed limit. It has a very slow traverse speed, which means getting flanked is probably going to be a problem. Let's take a look at the BL-10 gun. BL-10 has 400... What am I thinking? BL-10 has 4.17 rounds per minute. Pretty good. It has a outstanding 286 millimeters of penetration with the AP. APCR is 329. High explosive has 90. Average damage with AP and APCR is 640. Pretty good. Average damage with high explosive is very high at 960. Accuracy is a lackluster 0.41. Aim time is a horrible 6.4. So knowing all these things, here's what you need to do in the IS. Oh my god. What's wrong with me? In the ISU. You really want to play peekaboo. You will always win in a peekaboo fight because of your alpha damage. Your alpha damage allows you to easily take down other tanks, especially other tank destroyers. I can two-shot every single tank destroyer that is tier 8. So, you want a peekaboo. Also, the ISU has pretty decent camo. So, knowing these things, you want to either A, try to hang back and snipe, B, try to stick with your heavies and do damage, or C, try to play peekaboo, which you will always win. This is a very, very good supporting tank, simply because of its alpha damage capabilities. With its decent top speed, it can maneuver around the map pretty quickly. That T-32 did not want to show itself to me. That IS-8 will probably need help, so I'm going to go ahead and go forward. And that T-32 still refuses to give me anything to shoot at. So I'm going to play peekaboo with him. Aim, aim, aim. Put a big juicy shot into him and back up. He seemed to ignore me there for some reason, which is a big mistake. And I just took him out. SU did put a shot into him, but I would have killed him anyways. Those guys on the hill do need help, but I'm not in any position to do anything. I've been spotted by someone, and I assume it's the King Tiger. Me and this IS-3 are pushing forward, trying to find targets. Don't see anyone. And I see the King Tiger. put a big juicy shot into him and back up. The SU-152 does his job perfectly, takes him out. Oh, that's crap. The SU did his job. So I'm still reloading, and I want to kill that. So I decided to take out that T-25. And that Panther can do quite a bit of damage to me if he's aiming at me. Now I have no idea where that Jagdpanther is. Sorry, Jagdpanzer. I have no idea where that shot was. Oh, he was on the hill. He's probably gonna die now. ISD puts a shot into him. That was an excellent game. Excellent game. So got Mastery Badge 3rd class. And I did 3,027 damage. I fired 7 shots. 6 of them were direct hits, penetrations, no splash damage. I spotted 2 enemies, surprisingly. I traveled 0.55 kilometers. Nothing really interesting there. I did a total of 1,098 damage to the King Tiger. And I have no... wait. What just happened? Did you... Okay. I swore I saw an IS-8 in here. I gotta check the video. So I did 774 damage to the T-32, 676 to the King Tiger. I only tracked the SU, but I did get, since I tracked him, it does count as assistance. I did 566 to the T-25AT, and I did 587 to the Panther. I got 861 XP, pretty good, and I made 20,000 credits, which is very good. So, let's get on to the next battle. And some more good matchmaking for this tank. We do have a KV-500 team, which can either help us and or destroy us, depending on how good he is. They do have an extra tier 7 tank than we do, but I'm not worried about it. Me and this KV-5 really need to work together. Okay, that KV-5 should be helping me. Yeah, me and this KV-5 should take the city. One thing this tank is not good at is taking damage. As soon as someone spots you, you either gotta hide, or you kill them first. I've been spotted. And put a shot into the King Tiger, and the Fury blocks my way. And I think the Fury does bounce a shot. Oh, well, that was a bad lame shot. So now I'm reloading. That Fury, don't know what he's doing. He's doing his own thing. And I have a shot on this tiger. I take it. Tiger's on perilously low health. I decide I don't want to waste the money. I'm going to load a HE shell, which does a bunch of damage. And I think I bounce a shot from that T-29, which is always good. I'm probably going to take damage there. And the SD-152. Put a nice juicy shot into him, and he goes down. Now I want to rush that T-29, but then again I don't. So I'll let this T-150 go first. And then I'll rush the T-29. Whoa, what happened with the camera there? Did you see that? I like super zoomed out. Ooh, he's not looking this way. Put a shot into him, put a shot to him. Scoot back. Oh, you. And I finish him off. This T-150 nearly stopped my shot from going in. Luckily, my tank was just tall enough to shoot over him and into the turret of the T-29. This Tiger 2 should go down any second now. Not Tiger 2, Tiger. And he does not want to face the BL-10. So I'm going to rush the hill, if I can, and try to sneak up on him. Okay, so yeah, we're all rushing him. And this game's over at this point. Right now we're just fighting to see who can do the most damage. He's running. And oh, BL-10. Right there. There's nothing he can do at this point. Ooh, and a high damage roll there. Pretty decent damage. Also pretty good game. Mastery Badge 3rd class again. And this time I got pretty close to doing 4,000 damage. I made 25,000 credits almost, and I got 1,000 base experience. No premium, no double, no anything. I did 1,300 damage to the King Tiger, 540 damage to the T-29, 594 to the SU-152, and 1,328 damage to this IS-3. I fired 8 shots. Of the 8 shots, 7 of them penetrated. I traveled 0.87 kilometers, and that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Hello guys, and I'm Adrian Mao, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Tier 4 tank destroyer, the Hetzer. This is a German tank destroyer, so let's get into it. I'm turning sound off today because I've had problems in my previous videos where sound drowned out my voice, so I'm not going to be doing that this time. So the Hetzer is a Tier 4 tank destroyer, and for the most part, it's a pretty good tank destroyer. One of my favorite things is it's very stealthy, and the armor is very good for its tier. I mean, the thickness itself isn't that good, but it's angled very, very well. So let's take a look at the armor and the angling. So as you see, it has 60 millimeters of front armor. Now, 60 millimeters by itself wouldn't be that good, except look at this sloping. That is more or less than a 45-degree angle. That it's very well sloped. And the lower glacis is a pretty big weak point, especially since the German transmission is up there, so you do get fires a lot. But it's pretty hard to hit. Frontally, this is a tough tank, especially against other tanks in its tier and lower. When it gets higher, it plays much better as a sniper. Now, I do find that the Hetzer has one of the best dupe guns or HE guns in the whole game. I mean, other dupe guns, they're fine. I mean, it's a dupe gun, but in the Hetzer, I do find that it is very fun to use the dupe gun. Load all HE, no premium, no need for that stuff. All HE, no premium, and just dupe people, and they'll get mad because you one-shot hitting them. Oh, you hacks. Yeah, I've had people tell me that, and I don't know if we'll see that today because this is a live recording, but you never know. So let's take a look at the other general stats of the Hetzer. 440 hit points. It's about average for the tank destroyers. There are some with more, there's some with less, so it's okay, could be better. Now, side armor and rear armor, don't even bother, just shoot it. I mean, 20 millimeters of side armor, I mean, it's a decent slope, but 20 millimeters isn't enough to make that sloping effective. And in the back, just shoot wherever you want, except for that really nice angled part there. Because even with only 8 millimeters, it's angled very, very well. It's angled even more than the front is. So, pretty good armor in the back for that sloping. For the actual square back, just shoot it wherever you want. Ammunition, I load this. It's enough. I mean, since this is just a quick review, I didn't put any equipment on it. What I would put is a rammer, vents, and either camo net or an enhanced gunlaying drive if you're using the dupe gun. That's what I recommend. Binocular telescope, not a bad idea. Short range tank. Repair kit, it is a tank destroyer with no turret. Gotta worry about getting circled. It's a pretty good tank. For consumables, I'd probably run the standard repair kit, med kit, and fire extinguisher. Or if you really want the multi-purpose restoration pack thing kit, engine power boost, and either adrenaline or chocolate. Or you can replace the engine power boost with any one of the three. Whatever you find that happens most common with you would be fine. It's a really good tank. I really like it. For its tier, it's very good. Its dope gun is very good too for its tier. I'll play a game with the dope gun and I'll play a game without the dope gun. Just so you get an idea of what the guns are like. When you get the tank stock, don't worry about it. This tank sucks. It sucks stock. This gun right here sucks. Engine right here sucks. Tracks. actually. The tracks are okay, but I'd rather have 30 degrees per second because it is a tank destroyer with no turret. You can choose to unlock the Stu 42 L28, sorry. And I do recommend it. It is a good gun, but I'd rather go from this 75 to this 75, the L48. It's a very good gun. High pen, pretty decent rate of fire. I mean, could be better, but 200 damage does as much damage as the Stug. But the real gun you want to see in the fun gun is the 105mm Stu 42 L28. 412 damage maximum. And then if you get a critical hit, which is 25% more than 412, you can one-shot other tank destroyers and other Hetsus. It has to be a very, very lucky shot though, so I don't think that's gonna happen with you. It's only happened with me once, and it was full health. So, for upgrades, first thing I recommend you do, no matter what, upgrade to at least the 3rd engine, get the gun, get the next engine, then finally get the tracks. This thing is slower than a slug. Not Stug, a slug. With that first engine, it's just crap with that first engine. There's no other way to say it. I mean, it's pretty mobile for a tank destroyer, especially tier 4. It's mobile enough to get you around the map and to where you need to go quick enough. It's not fast by any means. It's not like the Stug or the SU-85. But it's quick enough. Overall, I like the tank. Don't go ramming with it. Much heavier tanks in the tier. It's pretty heavy, but could be heavier, could be lighter. View range 210 meters. Once again, all small, close-top tank destroyers. Abysmal view range. Nothing you can do about it. Penetration, pretty high, 137. Rate of fire, once again, could be higher, could be lower. Aiming time, 1.7. Really good. Dispersion, 3.7. They're better. There also are worse, so there's that. This gun is why you'd want the, actually, no, I'm mistaken. You don't need the enhanced gun lane drive on either guns, because that's a really good aiming speed for a howitzer. Well, that surprised me. Penetration, abysmal. Rate of fire, abysmal. Dispersion, abysmal. Yeah, you get the gist of things. But, man, if you do have a dope gun, get this, and I would probably either recommend enhanced springs, which means it's harder to shoot your tracks off. Like, it basically just gives more hit points to your tracks. And basically, when your tracks run out of hit points, the game decides to knock off your tracks. And when the hit points get back up to okay levels, then your tracks are repaired and you get to keep driving. So that's the way that works. If you're using the howitzer, I'd probably get rammer, vents, and either enhanced springs or coated optics, because for the most part, you're going to be on the move. If you have the normal gun, see, like, I just forgot the gun. That's really bad. I should not be forgetting the gun. the Pack 39. If using the Pack 39, I recommend Rammer, Vance, Cabernet, or Binox. Either one. It is a pretty stealthy tank, so Cabernet may not be necessary, and Binox pretty good. Repair kit, it's okay. I mean, if you really want to get it, if you want to get your tracks up faster and you don't want to buy consumables, so that's okay with me. I do find that every now and then, or more often than other tanks, the Hetzer gets ammo racked more often, but I don't think that's worth it. And now I'm being spam chatted by File, and the update's not out yet when I'm recording this. It's coming basically tomorrow. So there's that. So I'm taking to a game here, and let's see how we do. Just making sure. Oh. Well, I'm glad we chose the correct gun. So it's a tier 5 match. Mostly tier 4s. And I believe 1 tier 3 on each team. So yeah, let's try to do this. And am I the only one going this way? No, I have the Stug, that's good. So if I go kind of silent doing this, it's just I'm kind of concentrating on playing, and I don't want to bring my voice up too much. Ooh, can I get shots on these guys? And track. T1 heavy. 148 damage. It does about as much damage as the Stug. Average wise, I do find that the Stug does do a little more damage, even though it says it has the same damage. I think that's a lie. Where did that shot go? It went like up here. That was horrible. So pumped one into him. Re-aiming, can I get the kill? And I got the kill. Checking out the M3 Lee. It's okay tank, but much better tanks in tier 4. Much worse. I really hated the A20. Not the kill shot. I don't even think I hit him. I do find that the turret of the T1 Heavy isn't that heavily armored. And somehow got that shot. And I'm really worried about the cap. So I'm ahead that way. Yes, I know I'm going. They shouldn't cap. Okay. Please be something I can penetrate. Don't look at me, Wolverine. Ooh. Oh, DW2. So, I stopped the cap, but everyone knows where I am, and I think I'm public enemy number 1. And he's dead. I clicked the fire button multiple times, but it barely even. Please, gun depression on the Wolverine. Don't be good enough. Don't be good enough. Don't be good enough. And I'm getting attacked from the flanks. Yep. figured that would happen. Couldn't do I could do things, but I'm not a professional player. So there was that. Wasn't checking my flanks. Wasn't looking behind me, trying to scope things out. Yeah, totally my fault. Sorry if the audio's off, but I've contacted the developers of my screen recorder app, and hopefully they can fix that. I don't know if the video quality is fine. Tell me if I should make it better or worse. I hope I don't make it worse. That would suck. But the video quality should be at 60 frames per second, so decent enough. If not crystal clear, but could always be better. So now let's go into a battle with the Stu. No. This gun can load AP. And I load about 5. And I know it said load all AT, but I totally forgot that it had AP. Well, the only reason I load AP is because if the penetration just barely isn't enough on the HE gun or HE ammo, I'll just load an AP and let that penetrate, hopefully. Don't load any premium. Whenever I'm really bored and have enough credits, I'll just spam premium and completely troll people, but that's for another video. So, here's to hoping we get some good matchmaking. Have to do a little bit of flanking if we're attacking the tier 5 opponents. Well, let's get into it. If you really want to know why the assistive touch is there, I mean, it's annoying, but I need it for, it helps enable my screen recorder app, otherwise my screen recorder would be even buggier than it usually is, so there's that. I think we're just gonna try to help follow this M3 Lee. Did I really just say M3 Lee? This M4 Sherman, and try to support him. I do find that HE guns can do ridiculous amounts of damage without even penetrating, because you know it's high explosive, it works that way. See, look. And he finishes him off. Does he have okay, no, he doesn't have the dope gun. The M4 Sherman's dope gun, I find it's very good. Does its job decent. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. One of the number 1 rules with HEs. This thing flies very, very slow. Like, you don't even know how slow HE flies. Actually, you should know how slow HE flies. 205 damage. I don't know if I penetrated. If I did, I think I did minimal penetration. Don't really know why I did only 200 damage. That's weird. Really? I think his tracks ate that up. And he's aiming at me. It's time to go. Thank you for destroying that car. Aim. And that is why I like the Stu. And now we have a DW2. One of my least favorite tanks. Oh crap, T1 heavy. T1 heavy. Dang. There's a DW2. gonna be doing a review on that later. Let's just finish out this battle. Hey, look, this guy is supposed to be supporting. So much for that. Overall, Hetzer, very good tank. My game's not the best. Yeah. I'll be posting some more Hetzer gameplay later, some more SU-85 gameplay, and some more DW2 gameplay. I haven't posted any of that yet, but I'm gonna post enough of it later. I mean, no one really wants the DW2. If you're like me, you don't like the DW2, but it's an okay tank. I mean, 50 millimeters all around. It's consistent at failing. Side scraping actually pretty good on all sides. Angling your armor works the best at a 45-degree angle, so you can get the maximum of your 50 millimeter armor. So there's that, but that's for another video. So this has been Water Tank Splits with Adrian Amaro with a Hurt1231. So bye. Hello guys, my name is Adrian Amaro, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the SU-85 Tier 5 Tank Destroyer. So I've had problems in my videos where the sound's too loud. That's enough sound. So the SU-85 Tier 5 Tank Destroyer, it's comparable to the Stug. I like it better than Stug. It has a high airful damage. If you look at Sorry, my mic just cut out. So if you look at the Stug, it has an average of 200 damage with the top gun. This has an average, or maximum average, of 250, so I like it better. It's not fully upgraded because I'm trying to save my XP to get the SU-100 immediately, because it's on sale right now for much less than it usually would be. So there's that. Equipment, just running Rammer, Binox, and Lang Drive. Carrynet, not a bad idea, but I wanted Binox. I run 40 AP, 8 HE, just in case. My consumables, small repair kit, first aid kit, and engine power boost. I like the tank. Foil armor, the Stug's armor is better, and you know how weak that thing is, so I mean, it's a good tank. I'm really going on to it. I like it. I've gotten quite a few medals in it. Take a look at my stats in it. The stats aren't that good by themselves, but 59% victory, or win rate. I only survived 40% though, because of that paper armor and that mediocre the mediocre turning speed. Sorry, totally blanked out there. The turning speed, it's pretty fast, but it's mediocre in comparison to the Stug. Yeah, I really like this tank. Quite fast in a straight line, I must say. Very fast in a straight line. A little faster than the Stug, and I feel like that does give it an edge over it. Really good sloping, about a 45-degree angle. Doesn't matter, 45 millimeters of armor. You're gonna get penetrated. So the gun mountlet, however, is reasonably tough, but just shoot anywhere else than the gun mountlet and you'll be fine. Gas tank's very easy to set on fire, but I do find that fires don't happen too often. And I don't carry a fire extinguisher because they don't happen too often, and if it does happen, you're dead anyways. So there's that. Weak spots, if you really have a weak enough gun, just go around the sides and shoot it. If you can aim for that lower Glacius. That lower Glacius is pretty small, but if you can aim for it, shoot it. You can aim anywhere else, shoot it. If you have the penetration to shoot it anywhere, and yeah, it'll go down pretty fast. I do find, though, that against other Su-85s, it is some pretty spectacular battles, and I don't know if you'll see any today, but because this is all live. Yes, let's take it into a battle, and let's see how it does. So this is the worst possible matchmaking you will ever see. Ever. It's tier 7 maximum. This is as bad as it gets. And I don't know why that took so long, but regardless, we're gonna go ahead and start fighting here. And let me go to the city. I really like the city. I prefer the city actually much. I much prefer the city compared to up there. When I had like an M4 Sherman or Easy 8, I usually stuck up there, but I found that I really am starting to love the city on both sides. So I am just sitting here in the open. My binocs have activated now, and I'm just trying to spot anything. So when the 1S, and I think it's just the 1S, maybe that T1 Heavy. I think that T1 Heavy's coming. And I bounced a shot. That's really rare. Don't count me. Can you not pen? So I pumped another shell into him. No, I think he's behind that whole building, not just that car. Okay, yeah, definitely not just that car. Oh, sorry for that, guys. He misses his shot. I don't miss. Please stay exposed. Please stay exposed. I'm not gonna learn that easily. I would go and get him, but ooh, that 36mm is backing off. Can I get one in there? Please, please, please. You dead. Oh, that kill stealer. That little kill stealer. And blocking my way. Load of tanks in there. Load of tanks. What? Back of your turret? Ah! How? How, Blitz? I missed my shot. He didn't miss his. I can shoot more accurately when my gunner's dead than when my gun... Load of tanks, folks. I shot the building, killed a couple civilians, they're fine, they're just dead, you know, the usual. Another no pen. This is not my match, guys, not my match. Tiger 1, good luck. You deserve that, T1. So, yeah, Tiger 1, yeah, you get yourself out of that. I'm like shooting fireworks over him. Just hit. Well then, huh? The more you know. Like, you can shoot kind of more accurately when your gunner's dead, but it just depends on whether you need it or you don't. So yeah. Hopefully I can get some better matchmaking this time. Yay! Top tier. And we have one more tier 5 tank than they do, which I find that does happen quite often, and if I'm the enemy team, I do feel like that's unfair. If I'm on the team with the extra tier 5 tank, I'm all for it, baby. Oh yeah, okay. So they have Stug, Dangerous T40, Moderately Dangerous. I love one-shotting T3s, and the look on their face is like, you hacks, why you hacks? No, I'm like, it's called HE, and that's the last I hear. I do find that it is quite hard to hit moving targets with an HE shell. I think I led just a bit too much on that tank. Excuse me, T40. Excuse me. Didn't know I was in your way, guy. Really sorry. So they look like they're starting to need some support here. And I'm gonna call for them. Yay! I'm not doing whatever the heck that was.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Freaking thing. If you really want to know why that's there, it's because my screen recorder, it has to have that enabled. Don't ask me why. I'm trying to kill steal. Actually, no, he's pretty decent health, so. Oh, brick wall. Oh, Lee. It's Lee.
Looks like that one went right through.
Okay, yeah, you dead, Lee. What's the point?
Gotcha.
PZ3A, if I can load some HE. Here's Cupola. And see, the Panzer 3A cannot pen me. So it's pretty sad, actually. I don't think they have it covered on that flank. So I'm gonna turn around. Ooh, no, okay. That Ram 2 knows what he's doing. Oh crap, Stug.
Charge it. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
Okay, you be my bait. Okay. Ooh, yes, thank you, Lee. Thank you. You saved us.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Okay. I thank that, Lee. I thank you, Dino 2. Ooh, I knew who. Oh, he must be like, oh crap. Oh god. 70. Really? He can't pen me from right there? Catching the PZ3 is not going to be easy.
Critical hit.
Don't need to even get. Oh. What's your engine boost gonna do now, guy? Really?
He's gone. Find us another target.
Can I get 5 kills? I've left an A20. Pretty dangerous. I mean, if he has the top gun. On the A20, I mean, I didn't mind running the top gun. Yeah. What you gonna do? And one-shotted him. 5 kills, SU-85, boss tank. So yeah, guys, the SU-85, I got a Mastery Badge First Class. Pretty good. Overall, really good tank. I personally think it's the best Tier 5 tank destroyer. Leave that up to you. I'll be reviewing the other tank destroyers and hopefully all the tanks in the whole game when I'm done. This is the Hoot, or Adrian Morrow, as you may know me, or the Hoot, as you may know me, and I'm out.